What's up, everybody? Steven Z Killer here. Today I'm bringing you a brand new reaction. I hope you guys enjoy, but before we get into that, 77% of you guys are not subscribed. Now there's two reasons for that. You're either new or you're returning, and hopefully today you change that. With that in mind, you hit that subscribe button and join this community. Now, let's get into the video. It's that time again. Death Battle has returned, and the first one of these fights we're going to be checking out for this new season, or whatever, for Death Battle is James Bond versus John Wick. Now, I will say this off the bat. Between the two characters, I like John Wick way more. I grew up watching James Bond movies. I love the James Bond movies. But when it comes to like the amount of action and everything that are in the John Wick movies, to me, I enjoy those way more. Now, going into this fight off the bat without watching any of the information, I'm on the side of John Wick over James Bond. But also giving to the fact of the two characters and how different they are in some aspects, as in their gadgets, especially for James Bond's side, and not to mention there's probably much more. I was thinking John Wick will definitely have a hard time countering a lot of the gadgets, but could still definitely come out with the win. Same with James Bond. Although John Wick doesn't really have like gadgets, all those weird like just in general, James Bond has a lot of fuckery. Not that John Wick doesn't. He literally can use anything to kill with. But it's not as like, oh, I have a rocket in my shoe. Stuff like that. Is what James Bond could have. Oh, my belt has a landmine. Stuff like that. James Bond. And, yeah. Going in this fight off the bat before watching any information, that's kind of how I was feeling. Both of these guys can take the win. All they need is a headshot. And, whoever can dodge the best, I guess. There's a lot of feats where John Wick's natural senses and feats are superhuman in a sense. But there's also, with going into this information and everything, they took everything. All the variations of John Wick, not John Wick, all the variations of James Bond, and even some of the feats from the video games that include James Bond. James Bond definitely has the edge over John Wick. I ain't going to lie. Will I be upset if James Bond wins? No, I don't think so. Because there's a lot more for him to possibly take the win, because there's more info. James Bond has so many years and so many video games and so many fucking movies and reboots, and John Wick has 3, even though there is a 4th one on the way. And even a contract for a 5th movie, I believe. But we don't have that stuff. And not to mention, with all the information we got between James Bond and John Wick, we only get to see 2 to 3 weeks of John Wick's life within those 3 movies. And a lot of shit happened. And let's be honest, John Wick is a tough fucking son of a bitch. So James Bond's gonna have a hard time killing John Wick, I think, and vice versa. And the only edge I will say James Bond has over is all the gadgets, the cars, the special items. John Wick does get stuff like that too, like very, very impressive high-tech guns, practical killing machines, stuff like that. James Bond has very sneaky and what the fuck kind of things to kill with at times. So it's going to be very interesting to see who is going to take the win here. I would be happier to see John Wick take the win, but I'll be okay with James Bond because there's a lot James Bond could probably do to take down John Wick, and vice versa. If I would have to say, if it is a hand-to-hand combat only between James Bond and John Wick all the way. I feel like John Wick would easily, not, I wouldn't say easily. It would still be a tough fight. But I feel like John Wick would definitely take the win if it was a hand-to-hand combat only. But with everything in their arsenal, James Bond has a little bit of an edge. But at the same time, John Wick, if he's able to take things away and use James Bond's stuff against him, John Wick will definitely take the win. This is going to be a very, very interesting brawl. I'm looking forward to it. There will be a version up on my my OnlyFans page with no edits, no alterations to the video, unlike on YouTube. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, you guys want to support me there, you guys get this without any alterations towards the actual video we're watching, because I have to do this because Rooster Teeth are assholes. I just have to do that to keep my channel safe. If you guys don't like it, go watch another reaction, go watch the original video, all that good fuck shit. So let's get into this and see which one will survive.
All right, the combatants are set. You've run the data through all possibilities.
It's no time to die for a death battle!
Alright, here we go.
It's not one to be taken lightly. Be careful, 007. And happy hunting.
Dr. Sam is always touching with you. Vodka martini. Shake it. Not stir. Gonna get you, mate. Drinks are on me. Unfortunately, I wasn't asking. Baba Yaga. Now you can come with me. We can do this here.
I like the voices. So far the voices fit really fucking well. Holy shit. And the animation is really good for this fight. Also, I do have to be a little cautious. I will have background music, of course, on YouTube, but this is definitely James Bond music in the background, too. Or James Bond remix-esque. Oh! I will say one thing I did leave out. Defensively, I think James Bond has the least amount of defense when it comes to damage. John Wick's suit is all around bulletproof. James Bond, not as much bulletproof, I believe. They stated that it's really only like the top of him, like the chest part area, but all around bulletproof. Jesus! See, my question is how is... Oh!
Seems you got me at a disadvantage. You won't mind getting a dead man walking one last smoke. What does MI6 want with me? Your reputation precedes you.
Although there is the smoothness and the talkiness of James Bond that's probably good for distraction.
I'll be sure to keep up.
See? The fuckery! Ooh. And that's another thing. I think James Bond's ammo for his guns, there's certain guns that he has that have like higher caliber and stronger and get through like a bulletproof glass. And John Wick's physical strength, I would definitely say, is stronger than James Bond's physical strength. The suplex! Oh. He went for the pen! Oh! Oh, that's the fucking blow-up pen! Okay, that was a good one. Alright, this is the cheap part. He's got a robotic car that could help him. But you know what? John Wick has been hit by many, many cars and has still pushed through. Although the cars didn't have Gatling guns at the front. Oh! First blood to John Wick. Let's fucking go. How do those bullets get through his fucking... his suit?
What comes around goes around, as they say.
The gadgets helped. A fuck ton.
Come in. What's the mission status?
Smashing. Positively smashing.
Damn. Alright, see, I had a feeling 007 was going to take the win. I would prefer if John Wick won, but I can understand with all the fuckery and all the things that happen within all the James Bond movies, all the gadgets, and even some of the video games. There was just an underwhelming amount of stuff that John Wick could use to counter James Bond. Now, it wouldn't have been an easy fight, and I love how close it was, especially with James Bond taking that stab. My question is, what was the gun? That was just looked like a standard gun that was able to shoot and pierce John's like suit, which honestly I don't think that would have happened. He took bullets from other stuff and not that problem. What was different about that pistol? Did I miss something? If so, about a pistol that James Bond has, hopefully they let me know, or comment down below if I missed it from the beginning information. But I'm gonna watch the stuff on why, and I'll talk to you about it a little bit afterwards. So let me find out why and also who the next fighters are. All right, so yeah. Honestly, they basically discussed what I thought. The gadgets were the winning point for James Bond. There was not too many counters that Wick could do against them, which is understandable. Hand-to-hand combat, they were pretty much almost dead on even though I feel like, yes, James Bond has faced people who are a little bit stronger than normal, but I feel like John Wick was physically stronger in a lot of his other feats. But, you know, that's just me, and I could be wrong. I'm okay with being wrong. They also explained, in a sense, why that bullet went through his suit. They didn't, like, outright say it, but I forgot. He used that fucking cigarette bomb rocket thing. He shot that spot. He weakened it. He also used a laser on that same spot, and then he shot it with his bullets. That's why, because he did so much damage to that certain spot, that bullet went through afterwards. Makes so much more sense now, because that spot got weakened over time from other things. And he was planning ahead. John Wick definitely does, in the moment wise, fight and stuff, but James Bond does attempt to be 2 or more steps ahead of his opponent at all times, which definitely gave him the edge, especially with all the gadgets. John Wick definitely was a tough opponent no matter what, but I would have to agree with the win here. It definitely goes to James Bond. So let's find out who the next fighters are. Alright, who's next? Ooh, Black Adam versus Apocalypse. Ooh, that's gonna be a good one. I'm hyped for that. Who do you guys think is gonna win that fight? Black Adam versus Apocalypse. Apocalypse is no fucking joke. Oh, I'm gonna have to watch the information because I don't know every weaknesses of both the characters, but I do know that they're both tough sons of fucking bitches. And it's going to be an interesting one. So if you guys enjoyed this reaction, stay tuned for more on my channel. I upload almost daily, pretty much daily. 1 video guaranteed usually, maybe even 2 videos a day kind of thing. So stay tuned for more. Click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my videos. I even do live streams on my channel, so stay tuned for that. Maybe doing a live stream later tonight, depending. Also, I did upload a Pokemon video earlier. If you guys are into Pokemon, me and my friends are doing something called a Cage Lock Nuzlocke 2v2, and it's a lot of fun. We have up to 25 episodes as of recording this. The 25th episode went up today. So go check out that stuff if you guys want to see. It's a nail biter. The 5th cage match was today. So, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. And until then, thank you for subscribing. And if you guys are watching this on my OnlyFans, thank you so much for being part of my OnlyFans and supporting me this way as well. Until next time, guys, later.
This is the Prince of the motherfucking Saiyans, and I am ordering you to subscribe to Steven Z. Killer!